Alrighty, everyone, time for a first alert forecast update as we settle on into this Monday. It was a busy weekend, a lot of events around the region, everything that led up to that Gamecocks championship parade in downtown Columbia. Now we get back to the hustle and bustle of a school week, and we don't lose the heat that we really started to pick up the pace with yesterday, and we see it continuing to blossom for today. I am WIS First Alert meteorologist Tony Chiavaroli. Let's keep onward, everyone. Let's work to make it a great day. We're still settling in here. We're going to be seeing a little bit more of a shake-up to the forecast as the week goes on, but not as big of one as you might think. Everything is still consistently hot for this time of the year, and that's what I really want to make sure you're taking away from this forecast. You are considering, hey, these temperatures are something, not a lot of people are really used to. This time of the year, eventually, yes, it's South Carolina. We get very hot here in the summer, excessively hot sometimes, but for April, when you're seeing temperatures nearing 90 degrees, it's a little bit out of the ordinary. Let's see why it's happening. Let's dive into this. Let's see what's going on right now. And let's start out with some positivity here. Yes, it has been a fantastic morning. My goodness, it has been great out there. Nice for folks to drive into work, kids heading to school, not needing the jackets, umbrellas well put away for a little while. This is a nice look over Broad River Bridge, everyone going about their day. Let's see how these temperatures are still working onward towards mid-60s. Okay, so we're in the humble beginnings of the day. We're just about approaching 9 o'clock. We're getting there, and these temperatures are now making this big positive climb. Now, as we're already seeing 60s now in that sunshine, we should be already getting into the early and low 70s, as we make that look past 10 o'clock. So everything trending upwards in a quick regard. It is going to be a beautiful blue sky type of day around the Midlands. So as you make your way out and about, if it is going to be a very busy day for you, or still just a leisurely one, maybe you do have some time on this Monday to enjoy the warmth, the sunshine. That's all you got for today. So, of course, everything that continues to build and build with these temperatures, it just makes things a little more pressing. Yesterday, yes, it was hot in its own regard, but today we get even hotter, and just have to keep focusing on the time of the year that it is. When you say upper 80s, yeah, it's South Carolina. We get it all the time. It's just heat. Of course, no one's stranger to that here. I understand that. It's just the middle of April. I want to make sure everyone's even a bit more prepared, as these temperatures are going to continue to flare up into this week. So sun and heat safety, we are getting back to it. That is the next big thing. It was the next big thing last week. Now it's just again being the next big thing as it continues to just pan out, not just for the first few days of this week, but as we get all the way through the first half of this coming weekend. And if it's not just highs in the 80s, we could even see the potential to touch upon 90. And today is going to be one of those days. So let's continue to see these temperatures as we work on with what will be a southwesterly flow. Everything with those winds not really changing pace into the week, and high pressure. That's the key here. Listen up. High pressure holding off of the coast of the Carolinas. Okay, as that slowly moves away off of our coast, it's going to be very slow. It keeps us dry, and it keeps us in this favorable wind pattern where we're not going to be getting away from more of this warmth that continues to build up. Now, this also works in a double way, because even though it's dry, it keeps us very warm with that wind pattern. It also, because you got to think about where these winds are coming from, everything is actually being pushed up out of the south and west, so we can still pick up a bit more moisture and humidity, because we're going to get some of that up out of the Gulf of Mexico. It's not going to be enough to make us see rain, no, but we can at least see some clouds into the week, and just overall more mugginess that really is going to be building into the Midlands. The main thing here, rain chances stay away, so we really don't see temperatures having the opportunity to take a step back. It's just going to be an exceptionally stagnant weather pattern, very slowly changing as the week goes on. And for us, that just means what we're seeing now, we're going to see a lot of that all the way until Friday and Saturday. So let's see. Today we get all the sunshine, that high pressure really still hanging tough into South Carolina. So that's why we see the blue skies. Now, as we get to Tuesday and Wednesday, that high pressure will start to move out a little bit, and we're going to see a little bit more of a rise in more of that moisture content in our atmosphere. So at different layers of the atmosphere, especially into Wednesday, we're going to be seeing a lot of these mid-80s. I think I need some water. I'm really losing my voice here for some reason. But as we go onward, we need to get more of this just sense of, okay, it is mid-April. We're seeing these temperatures rise again. And as we go to Thursday and Friday, this is where we see things even getting more impressive, because you think, okay, by Wednesday we're trending back down, we're just seeing mid-80s. We got to be anticipating some rain soon after more of these temperatures take a little bit of a step back, right? But no, all that happens is we see on Thursday and Friday more dry air trying to surge on in, and that is still coupled along with all this heat. So whether it be just above or just below 90 degrees, both of those days continuing to be hot. Into Saturday and Sunday, this is where we see the shakeup. This is where a cold front is projected to roll through South Carolina. Likely not until later Saturday evening, but we'll work to fine-tune that for you guys, because this is where we can see some isolated shower and storm chances return. That's going to be big because it's a very busy weekend again. As spring continues on, so many outdoor events do as well. And a lot of alumni will be back for South Carolina as well into Columbia. Got the Garnet and Black spring game going on there for the football program. So we have a lot to happen as we get towards this weekend and things surrounding that. The Cocky Trot too. So again, I can list a whole bunch of events. There's a lot of things going on, and that's just around South Carolina, as in the university. So we'll focus forward on that. What I just want everyone to do out there is making sure you are consistently keeping yourselves hydrated, being mindful of that sun this week, and being safe and being smart, protecting the kids, those a bit more older and vulnerable to the heat, and your pets as well. Really need to start checking on them a bit more as these temperatures continue. So appreciate you being here, listening to your First Alert Forecast update. You can always get those on WISTV.com if you just want to, of course, check us out online in general. And as we go on a bit forward into this First Alert Forecast update period, you got news coming your way as well. You can take a check of what's new this morning. That is coming your way as well. So make sure, again, as you settle on in, you're going on forward into the start of your day, you are continuing to take a check on your news updates too. We'll have anything with breaking news, whether it be local or national, and that's coming up for you around the 9 o'clock hour. Appreciate you being here with this live stream and listening to me this morning. Always appreciate you being here and checking on all of these updates. We are first alerting you across all of our platforms.